What romantic gesture completely backfired? I had a crush on this girl at my gym for months and overheard her talking to her friends about baking one day. I listened closer and heard her say she wants a guy who can bake. I knew what I had to do, so to impress her, I decided to bake her cookies. I spent weeks perfecting my recipe until I decided they were ready and brought them to the gym. I knew exactly when she'd work out, so making sure she was there was easy. I took a deep breath and walked over, and we actually hit it off. I mentioned I had been baking and actually had some cookies if she wanted to try some. Her face lit up and she said she'd love to. I went and grabbed them and she excitedly bit into one. As soon as she did, her face changed. She chewed for a second before gasping and asked if they had peanuts in them. I said yes, and she started freaking out. Her face was swelling up and she could barely breathe. Not knowing what to do, I just yelled help as loud as I could, and multiple gym staff ran over. Thankfully, she had an EpiPen in her bag and an ambulance took her to the hospital. She survived, but after that day, she couldn't even look at me, as apparently she could feel her throat tighten every time she did. So she ended up changing gyms entirely.